It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, Les Bagues Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
Hello everyone and welcome inside TD Place for quarterfinal number 3 of the 2025 BioSteel University Cup on CBC. I'm Tyler McDonald, alongside me Declan DeBarb here for today's quarterfinal number 3, and what a fantastic day we saw in day number 1. Day number 2, will it provide the same excitement? I sure hope so, and we'll take a look at the bracket here. So far for this tournament, we've got one side filled out of the bracket. As you can see, the UNB Reds and Ottawa GGs. An upset over there. The number 8 GGs beat out the UNB Reds, and TMU Bold in 5 overtimes beat the Cougars of Mount Royal to head over to that first semifinal. The winner of this game will either face Saskatchewan or Queens, and let's take a look at some of our head-to-head stats for both these teams. Concordia, the Queens Cup champions, a 21-4-3 record. We're 5-1 in the playoffs, 119 goals for and 54 goals against. For Moncton, it was 19-9-2 runners-up in the AUS, 3-4 in the playoffs, 109 goals for and 70 goals against. As we take a look at our player matchup, and a big player for the University of Moncton, Jeremy Michel. 29 games played for Michel, 15 goals, 14 assists. He's going to be one of the mainstays for this University of Moncton team if they want to come out on top for the Aigles Bleus. On the other side, our player to watch for the Concordia Stingers, none other than Bizier, who had a phenomenal season for the Concordia Stingers. Mathieu Bizier, 12 goals in 23 games, 14 assists, and 12 penalty minutes for Bizier. Both players were highlighting from Lévis, Quebec, and the great representation from Lévis, Quebec. And these players will be the ones to watch for here in today's quarterfinal number 3. They need to be the players for their respective teams if they want to move on to the semifinal. It will be Michel, it will be Bizier, who will be the man to get the goal for both of these teams. We'll wait and we'll take a break. Our quarterfinal number 3 action coming up here shortly. Concordia, Moncton, quarterfinal number 3. You're watching U-Sports on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTou.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICTou.tv.
U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Nation's capital, we're getting ready for quarterfinal number 3 from TD Place between the Moncton Aigles Bleus and the Concordia Stingers. National anthems wrap up. Let's take a look at our starting goalies for both teams. We'll go first to the University of Moncton, and in goal, Nathan Darvaux will be in nets for the Moncton Aigles Bleus. Darvaux this season, 14 games played, 10 wins, a 2.03 goals against average, and a .934 save percentage. The Clermont, Quebec native in goal for Moncton. And at the other end of the ice, it's Hurtubise in net for the Concordia Stingers. Nicolas Hurtubise, 21 starts so far this season, 16 wins, a goals against average of 2.04, and a .908 save percentage. The Mirabel, Quebec native looking to make an impact, and two high-skilled goalies on both sides, Declan. It's going to be a goalie matchup for sure to watch here today in quarterfinal number 3.
And Ty, we talked to both coaches, and both of them stressed the strength of their goaltending, the strength of their physicality, and seizing the moment. It'll be a big one here on the second day of U Sports.
Opening puck drop face-off, we're underway. Quarterfinal number 3, and Moncton win it back. Around the boards toward this near side. Haché can't clear. Concordia picked up, trying to work it down low. Anktil wraps it down low. It's Darvaux who will come out to play behind his own net. He loses it there, and Moncton will receive it. Centered out in front. Quick shot stopped by Darvaux, point blank. Bizier in the low slot was looking to put an early goal home for the Stingers. Off the boards, it's picked up by Levine. Desrosiers on it for Moncton. Battle ensues in the corner. Up toward the point. Havlena try to keep it in and does. He gets it over the far side. Gilroy up to the point once more. Here's Laurent. It's Innes' chance. It was stopped by Darvaux, and our first little scrum of the afternoon takes place.
Good early flurry here from the Stingers. This is a program that played this weekend, and they're first out of the gates. It's a good couple of opportunities. A lot of space out in front for the Stingers getting loose. Darvaux equal to both chances as we take a look at that shot.
Offensive zone draw here for the Stingers. Scramble draw, one back by Moncton. Bouncing puck picked up on the far side, but offside at the line as Lapointe was almost sprung home on the far side. However, just a little bit offside.
And Ty, today I really think the game will be won in those half spaces. We've seen Concordia win those first little battles, but we're just over a minute in here. A quick break the other way as Moncton show a flurry.
Moncton win the third draw consecutively. Chasing down inside the corner is Drouin. Big hit down low as racing in was Lapointe on the forecheck. He has it now behind goal. Lapointe works it up to the point. On the far side, shot to Wargle, tipped in front, goes wide. Knocked forward by Concordia. Another big hit right by the Moncton bench, and Charon gets into it. Yann-Félix Lapointe gets it down in deep. Shot toward Otupiz. He makes the stop and will splash it out to this near side. Back the other way comes Richardson. 3-on-2 for Concordia. Richardson cutting in toward the middle. Goes crashing into Darvaux. Where's the puck? It's in the net, but it's waved off by the referee. In goal, Darvaux was piled into in the crease and immediately waved off by the referees, and the draw will come outside and see if this goes to review. But Richardson crashing in, getting that puck toward Darvaux, and then two Stingers afterwards come flying in, trying to poke that puck home.
We're just here seeing the overhead shot, and it was a chance that was created off of a poor change. It can't really notice the puck. We had a replay call because of a puck that wasn't seen in the game, in one of the games last night. That one, a good early chance from Concordia that's caused by their speed, is a takedown on the faceoff, and we'll redo that.
So no review. Draw will come outside into the neutral zone. That was the Mount Royal game, TMU game, that we saw that review was ruled no goal.
Was that in the fourth or fifth overtime?
That was in regulation. We would have even seen 5 overtimes if that was ruled in. Around the boards to the far side, it's chopped out, kept in momentarily by Concordia, but now it's sent the other way. Orth in the corner, bangs over his man. Puck back behind goal is picked up once more by Concordia, and they get it out to center. Pelletier. Far side Arsenault, tipped in by Moncton. Lavigne. His outlet pass is intercepted. Boudreau worked it down low. It's picked up by La Rochelle. Concordia get it out to this near side. Up over the line, Huchette to Lavigne. Lavigne, the shot goes wide. Shot coming in once more from Concordia. Darvaux, nervous look back, but holds on to that one. And we talked about these goaltender matchups between these two teams, Darvaux and Otupiz. We'll take a look here at their compared stats. A .934 save percentage, just a phenomenal season for Nathan Darvaux in that Moncton goal. A .908 save percentage for Nicolas Otupiz. Both goaltenders so steady this year.
And Otupiz so important on that deep Queen's Cup run. Concordia, they don't give up more than 1 goal in the final 3 games en route to the Queen's Cup, including a shutout against Queens in the first game.
Scramble draw is picked up by Moncton off the glass, and they clear it out. Hand pass forward. Concordia just leave that there, and Moncton will take possession. Lavigne makes a move, sends a pass over to the far side. La Rochelle to Bizier on this near side. Bizier up over the line, curls back, looking for options. Bizier, pass was deflected, bouncing puck. Is fought for at the blue line, and still can't get it out to Moncton. Now it's cleared out to center. Miscommunication. Defender was headed off on a change, and Darvaux has to come out to leave it there for Yann-Félix Lapointe.
And Ty, that's the second time that Concordia...
Campbell, turnover, shot, and coming on the near side, goes wide off the stick of Huchette. Huchette now, down low. Switches there with Innes. Innes stops up, leaves it down low for Campbell. Campbell continuing to battle is Gaudio, and it's sent down ice though by Moncton as they peel off on a change.
Another flurry of opportunities there for the Stingers that's caused by a turnover and hard work as we see them shifting through center again.
Havlena gets it down in deep. First on it is Arsenault for Moncton. Arsenault softly played forward. Jeremy Lapointe up to the far side, and it's knocked in by Michel. Around the boards, Pelletier at the line. Takes a shot, looking for a deflection. It's down low, and Otupiz holds on for a face-off. Found that puck through a couple of deflections.
There's good calmness by the Stingers. Goaltender will have to be so good here today. The Moncton team, such an offensive powerhouse, scored over 100 goals in the AUS.
What a chance here for Concordia off the turnover as well, Declan.
Yeah, and they have been flying, or buzzing, should we say, early on. Their team that comes out of the gates red hot, something that has been their strength all season.
Lavigne Hard off the boards, picked up on the near side by Nadeau. Played into the far side. Prue battling down low, ends on the stick of Nadeau. Up to the point and passed through the skates of Lavoie and all the way back down to the Concordia end. Fredette to Lavoie on the near side. Forecheck coming from Moncton, trying to cause a turnover. That's Edouard Saint Laurent. Desrosiers keeps the line momentarily. Now it's cleared out into the neutral zone just in front of the Concordia bench. Cross-ice pass to the far side is offside, and Concordia pick it up. Over the line, Nadeau hit hard there on the far side by Angelhart. Savoie for the Stingers. One move through the neutral zone and will carry it up. Savoie keeps himself, no, offside through the middle, as just a hair off was Blake Richardson.
And Ty, lots of space through the middle of the ice in the early goings of this one. Chances at either end coming off the rush, and we'll see which team can capitalize on that and generate an odd man rush and maybe the game's first goal.
14:33 remaining here in the first period, still scoreless between Moncton and Concordia. Moncton win another draw. They've been phenomenal in the faceoffs early on in this hockey game. Lavigne, stretch pass forward, trying to find Savoie. Savoie can't get past the defender of Yann-Félix Lapointe, who tied him all up in good defensive play from Lapointe. Lavigne, down low, Yann-Félix Lapointe. Stretch ice pass, he finds Jeremy Lapointe. Jeremy Lapointe, cross ice pass, they score! Charles-Edouard Drouin gets the opening goal of this hockey game. It's 1-0 Moncton.
And Ty, what did we say? That the first goal of the game was going to come off of an odd man rush back the other way. And what do we see? But Moncton sprung on a stretch pass, and that time, no mistake. Not much that Urtubise could have done. An excellent stretch pass, and at the back door, no mistake made by Drouin.
Charles-Edouard Drouin puts it home at 9 goals in the regular season for Moncton, his first of the tournament. And the Aigles Bleus up 1-0 here early on in the first period. They have it once more. Shot to Hurtubise, who snags that at a midair to hold on for a face-off.
And Ty, I think we need to question how much this momentum will play into it, as just taking another glance at the goal as that one back door, but it's all about how you can weather that first shift after, and a good flurry here, a good stretch here from Moncton as they bear down again looking for a second.
Wait for the face-off to take place as Sear was shown out of the circle. Haché takes his place and Concordia win it back defensively. Sear knocks it down with a glove and touches it up. Concordia come up with possession, a stretch ice pass, unable to land on the stick of Giroir. Lavoie. Bizier. Bizier, wraparound chance that goes wide. Bizier with it once more on this near side. Will send it down low. On the far side, it's Fredette. Up to the point. Bouncing puck is kicked forward by Moncton, and they carry it up 3-on-3. Drop pass to Sear. Sear out in front. Hurtubise is run into, as cutting toward the net was Nathaniel Roy. Back the other way, 2-on-2. Giroir. Beautiful cross-ice pass to the far side. Bouchette sent toward goal and held on to there calmly by Darvaux.
It's another beautiful pass that goes cross-ice. Lot of space throughout the open ice, and an excellent save by Urtubise, who has been very busy early on. The shots 5-6 apiece, but it definitely feels like there's a little bit of ice tilt early on.
Try once more for this face-off. Draw one back. Good save there coming. Darvaux got the blocker out. Down low once more. The bouncing puck through the crease. Rebound there. Darvaux got a piece of it. And he covers up at the side of goal to relieve some of the pressure. Concordia starting to buzz a little bit down deep inside of the Moncton zone.
And if they're going to have success, that's where it'll be, Ty. They were so good this season at winning the puck battles down low. They did it very effectively against TMU and and Darvoa. Excellent save after a scramble out in front.
Talk about a scramble draw. Picked up off the face-off. Campbell on this near side takes it in the corner. He gets bumped into the boards. Down low, Rosier, first to it for Moncton's. Picked up though by Concordia momentarily. Horth lifts it up to center. Bouncing puck is picked up by La Rochelle. Icing waved off, tipped down in deep. Huchette chasing for Concordia at the line. Levine holds it momentarily, but no, sent out to the neutral zone. La Rochelle tipped in by Huchette off the end boards. And Felix Lapointe to this near side. Michel, cross-ice pass, couldn't find a white jersey. Ennis retrieves it in his own end. Havlena. Ennis. Through the middle, trying to catch it in stride. It was Prue, just past him. Toner plays it to the far side, Lapointe. Down ice, bouncing puck. Icing will be waved off. Great hustle there coming from Charles-Edouard Durain. Battle ensues on the far side. Ennis battling there, has possession for Concordia. Now turned over, kicked up, and the Stingers will carry it out of the zone. Nadeau couldn't get it in deep enough. That goes up off the glass and down ice into the Concordia end. Lavoie to Prue, cross-ice pass. Prue back behind goals, circling, looking for options. He finds a man through the middle. Lavigne, sharp angle, chance was blocked. Up at the point once more. Lavoie makes one move, try to poke it forward. Savoie couldn't keep the line, back the other way. Bastarache with it on this near side. Bastarache centered out in front, takes a deflection and goes wide. Concordia trying to clear, and they do. Richardson stops up waiting for options, finds Charon, who is headed off on a change. Now slapped forward and tipped in by Concordia. Darvaux out to play it, backhands it to this near side. Dion trying to clear. Fredette holding the line for Concordia momentarily. Savoie picks it up in the neutral zone. La Rochelle, Fredette. Richardson up over the line. Waiting for options. Richardson's shot was blocked. Back behind goal now. Centered in front. Off a deflection. Fredette gloves it down. Fredette drops it there. Savoie's drive goes wide. Agostino around the boards. Fredette drops it there. Savoie to the far side. Agostino in his skates. Richardson pinned up against the boards there by Desrosiers. Puck comes loose. Dion up to the far side. Saint Laurent gets it down in deep. Haché to the far side. Try to find Serre in front. Unable to. Wow, tipped down and gloved away by Concordia. La Rochelle off the boards, down ice, knocked down with a high stick, and that'll be a face-off with 9:25 remaining. And take a look at your player. Our skaters will come out to clean the ice here midway through the first period, and we'll take a chance to take a break as well. 1-0, Moncton leading Concordia. Just under 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ici-tout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ici-tout.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here to Ottawa, Ontario. 1-0 Moncton lead Concordia. Make sure you catch the 2025 U Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Miller Waste Systems in Waterloo this weekend on CBC Gem, CBCSports.ca, and CBC Sports YouTube. U Sports on CBC, Chase the Gloria score update for you. 1-0 Bishops leading UBC in the 1 o'clock game. The number 3 Bishops up against the number 6 UBC Thunderbirds. Saw an upset there last night as well. The number 8 Waterloo Warriors, the host, beating the number 1 Alberta Pandas in a huge upset on the women's bracket as well.
The women's bracket is always hardly fought as we see 2 number 8s winning, including the Ottawa GGs beating UNB here last night. A great night of U Sports hockey.
It was. Bizier poked it toward goal, and Darvaux will just hold on for a face-off. I know the Concordia women's team know all about national championships and playing for a national championship as well, in the men's team getting a chance here with a phenomenal season to mirror the women's team.
And we spoke to Marc-Andre Element before, and he said he was exchanging text messages with women's head coach Julie Chu, who took down St. FX by a score of 5-2. Last night, as that puck sails up and out of play. The two, they say, have a very good working relationship, and it's quite a program that Concordia has built on both the men's and women's side, as Concordia has grown and grown and grown over the past couple of years.
Really a model university on the women's side and turning into one as well on the men's side here. Have some work to do. Down 1-0 though, as they send a shot toward goal, which goes wide. Battle ensues on the near side. That point rings it around the boards to the far. Picked up Bizier. Centering pass. Lavigne, his shot gloved down well by Darvaux, who holds on for another face-off. Oh, Darvaux, how about the year he's had as well? 10 wins and 14 starts. AUS Rookie of the Year with that .934 save percentage, and a well-deserved Rookie of the Year award as well.
Ty, he's flashed it early on here. He's made a couple of big saves to stop the buzzing of the Concordia Stingers early on in this one that allowed his team to go down the other way. But it's been a good adjustment on the bench of Moncton. Derek Cormier, the AUS head coach of the year, noticing that there's a lot of space right in the top of the slot, planting a man. Great example on the last shift was Jeremy Michel, coming back and being a menace for the pointmen, and F3 for the Concordia Stingers.
Campbell down low, battling for Concordia, try to find a pass out in front. It goes off the glass and out off the stick of Cyr. La Rochelle dumps it in deep on the near side. Arsenault. Puck kept in at the line. La Rochelle shot blockered away by Darvaux and angled into the meshing, out of play.
A lot of joy coming from the point for the Stingers. I just mentioned the small adjustment that Moncton has made, but you know, a lot of space, but a nice save by Darvaux. You got to get men in front, and we talked to the coaches beforehand. That was one of the main points that both coaches made to get traffic and take advantage of rebounds. The game winner between TMU and MRU came off of a scramble out in front, the longest game in U Sports history. It was nice to wake up to 32 thoughts and hear your voice this morning, Ty, as you've been all over the place, including a spot on TSN 1200 here in Ottawa.
Yeah, a crazy game and the longest game ever in U Sports men's hockey history. What a fun day yesterday, and looking for more of the same here today as Hurtlbees just holds on for a face-off. 8:04 remaining in the first period. Moncton still leading 1-0.
You and Brianna did a titanic job yesterday. It was nice to sit up here in the press booth and watch two model pros go to work. Very happy to be a part of this whole production. Hoping today promises everything that yesterday delivered upon.
I love university hockey. Some of the best hockey out there. And we're seeing it this weekend so far. Or it's not this week, the end of the week so far. Bastarache in the draw, wins it back to his defenseman. Dion backhands it in, keeps it in. Bastarache with it. On the near side, spinning, has work on him. Charon keeping an eye on Bastarache. Still on it, Bastarache from his knees, takes possession, then gets driven hard into the boards. Ennis picks it up for Concordia. On the far side, it's Prue with it now. Prue on the near side, Charon gets it in deep. Chasing and play whistle down, hand pass will be called against Concordia, and the draw will come outside into the neutral zone.
Still waiting for the first power play in this game. It's been a tight-knit affair, but both teams, at least down the stretch, boasting very good power plays. Moncton not so good in the regular season. And that just a nice check. The physical play has been pronounced today.
Agostino to line up in the draw against Angelhart. Angelhart wins it toward this near side. Horth gets it down in deep. Fredette, first to it, takes a bump on the far side. Agostino, nice 1-2 pass, brings Richardson. Richardson over the line, fans on that shot attempt. Lapointe watching him. Picked up on the far side by Moncton. Saint Laurent gets it forward, will carry it up, and it's to Lapointe. Fredette gets in between that pass. Savoie carries it over himself. Savoie waiting, firing, takes a deflection. Rebound there is blocked by Lapointe. Saint Laurent. Over the line he comes. Takes a shot, Utopie steers that toward the corner. Battling Angelhart, trying to keep possession for Moncton, and works it back to his defenders. Pelletier with it now. Tipped at the line, icing waved off. Sent toward goal, a couple deflections, and Concordia trying to clear, they can't. Send it to this near side. Michel with some room out in front, looking in the high slot, unable to find a Moncton stick. Back the other way comes Concordia. Anctil trying to work it forward, big hit coming. Pelletier came flying through the middle. Levine now has some space. Levine fires off the post, inches away from tying this hockey game up.
That's what Concordia has been looking for.
At the point now. Levine, sharp angle, he scores! What a snipe! Puts it home over the shoulder. Tie game 1-1. Simon Levine.
What a shot tie. He picked it right out of the corner. Concordia was able to sneak down the point. It's great point work. Moncton all over the place. And Darvaux just didn't get his angles right. Went down a little too early. And Levine makes no mistake.
He's been buzzing already on the point. And came down, found the right spot. His first one was inches away, went off the post. And his second attempt just snipes it home over the shoulder, short side, blocker side, and ties this hockey game up at 1. Haché offside as he touches up.
12 goals in the regular season for Simon Levine. And that one showing why he led all defensemen in scoring for the Concordia Stingers.
5:47 remaining here in the first period. Draw one back to Innes. Here's Havlena with it. 1-2 pass. Nadeau takes it on this near side. Getting washed there by DeRosier. Down low, work to the point. Havlena, one-timer was tipped in front, lands on the stick of Moncton. And up ice they come on the far side, crossing over. Sear gets it down in deep. Wah. Lost possession there. Concordia wanted a call. They're not going to get one, though. Havlena waiting for his teammates to change to start this breakout with just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Havlena to Levine. Levine, stretch ice pass is tipped in deep by Huchette. Darvaux out to play it behind his goal. On this near side, Gilroy trying to keep it in for Concordia. Rouchette as well, but it's Bassarache who comes up with it. His pass knocked down, worked back inside of Moncton's zone. Gaudio was offside, had to hold up there. Lapointe now with it for Moncton, gives him some time. Campbell on the forecheck though, trying to erase that space. Nice 1-2 pass on the far side, up over the line, Boudreau. Lost possession, back the other way. Gaudio poked off the puck nicely. Good defensive play from Arsenault. Gaudio now pinned up against the boards. Bastarache behind his own goal, looking for an outlet. On the far side, it's worked forward now. Here's Jacob with it. Back to the point, stick explodes, and that leads to a rush the other way. Unfortunate for Arsenault, it's back the other way for Concordia. Centering pass goes all the way to the point. Agostino, his shot blocked out to center, and that allows Moncton to change a couple. Back over the line though comes Concordia. La Rochelle gets it down in deep. Agostino, Concordia player, was sprawled into the goal. That was Richardson. Agostino loses possession. Coming up with it was Horth out of the skates, and offside called against Concordia with 3:21 remaining here in the first period. The draw's going to come all the way back inside of the Concordia zone.
It's a little bit over-anxious, Agostino was. Here's the goal one more time for you. It's just excellent work down low by Lavoie. Picked the corner, couldn't have done it any better, but too much space at the point, as we've mentioned, for the Concordia Stingers. Moncton needs to push all the way up and really pressure those players, but that causes further issues around the ice. This Concordia Stingers team so dynamic, and they put it on display here today.
Slapped around toward this near side. Moncton pick it up down low. Behind goal, Drouin, the goal scorer for Moncton. Battling Lapointe as well. Innes, backhanded, trying to get it out there. Rosier drills his man. Now another big hit. That's going to be a call as Anctil drills his man from behind into the boards. And down on the ice was Jeremy Michel, who gets up under his own power. It looks like he'll be all right, but no doubt Anctil is going to head to the box.
Michel a little shaken up, but it's a good step into the physical side of things. That textbook penalty there, a couple of inches off the boards, and to boot a little cross-check. Not a great angle there. But nonetheless, we mentioned Moncton's power play was 14% in the regular season, but in the playoffs, in the AUS playoffs, where they went all the way to the finals to lose out to the UNB Reds, 29% tie. So it's a market improvement from a team that can really use a goal right before the break.
Yeah, they were 29th in the nation in the regular season, but that power play working at a much better efficiency in the playoffs. The Concordia penalty kill, on the other hand, 5th in the nation, 87.7%. Boarding was the call on Anctil, and Moncton get the first power play of the afternoon as they carry it up. It's Haché over the line to Roy. Haché gets it back along the half boards. Toner to the far side. Horth. Toner. Waiting, looking for options. Over on the far side once more. Here's Sear with it. Sear makes one move, centering pass out in front. It's still loose. Haché has a chance. That's blocked on the way to goal. Horth. Around the boards to the point. Here's Roy with it. Nathaniel Roy. Toner. Sear. Toner. His blast just knuckles over the goal. Sear to Toner. Wow, one-timer blast goes off the stick of Prue and up out of play for a face-off with exactly a minute remaining in this Moncton power play.
Great puck movement from Moncton, and it helped that Edouard Charon was without a stick, so really a 3.5-man penalty kill. Great D-to-D movement, not afraid to stand in those lanes. That's something Concordia has done all year. And Ty, you mentioned a very, very good penalty kill for the Stingers. It's led them all the way to the national championships.
The referee is just conversing here at center. And you wonder what We were discussing, it would be nice to have a mic on them. We know what's going on at all times. Maybe you don't want a mic on them. It'd be hard to cut out anything we wouldn't want to hear. As the referee will head over to the Moncton bench, and Derek Cormier gets an explanation. I presume that Marc-Andre Elément would also get the same explanation. Something interesting to note on the Concordia bench, a former NHLer, former Ottawa center, Derek Brassard, behind the bench today, as well as one of the assistant coaches for the Concordia Stingers.
And Ty, we're used to star power on that Concordia bench. On the women's side, we already mentioned Olympian and gold medal winners Julie Chu and Caroline Ouellette, and now Derek Brassard on the men's side.
Both coaches get an explanation, and face-off will come inside of the Concordia zone. Minute remaining still on that Moncton power play, and it's cleared down ice by Concordia.
Good hustle there from Lavoie to make sure it gets the length of the ice after a half-hearted draw win.
Michel will carry it up here. Receive the drop pass up over center. Drouin drops it to the point. Angelhart. Dion. That point back to Dion. To the far side, Michel. Michel, his shot blocked by Innes. Angelhart trying to work it back up to the point. And Dion can't keep it in at the line. Has to turn back into the neutral zone. 21 seconds remaining in this Moncton power play. On the far side, up over the line they come, but that's offside, and just over was Lapointe. Thought he had it on his stick, but just hopped over his blade, and it's offside with 16 seconds remaining in the Moncton power play.
It's good aggressive penalty killing here. A beautiful angle of that stand-up block by Christopher Innes, the third year as a part of that Concordia team who made the national championships in 22-23.
Redo this face-off as the wingers on the far side were inching just a little closer than needed into the circle. Draw one back by Moncton. Lapointe fires it down in deep around the boards on this near side. Havlena will just flip it down ice hard, and that goes all the way down to Darvaux. 5 seconds remaining in the power play for Moncton. We're back to even strength hockey now. Bizier. Last minute play here in the first period as Anctil carries it on the far side out of the box. Fresh legs. Was stolen off the puck. Bastarache along the wall. Plays it to center, and it's sent down in deep by Moncton. La Rochelle. Over the line. Giroux. Here's Dion. Dion on the near side. Dion waiting. Sends one toward Truth. Rebound there! Just goes wide as jamming away was Boudreau. Off the glass, glove down and kept in by Moncton. Only momentarily as Gilwell gets it down into the neutral zone. Dion right back from Moncton. Over the line. Trying to find their man Boudreau in front in the middle. La Rochelle on his stick now. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Here's Campbell. Over to the far side. Here's a chance for Concordia as Huchette was looking to get a late goal with 3.9 seconds. Unable to get a puck past Darvaux.
So chances at either end, a kick save, and how close was that to beating Urtubise?
Well, a draw with 3.9 seconds on the clock. Offensive zone for Concordia. They set up in an aggressive offensive face-off format. Gaudio in the draw, wins it back, but cleared away by Moncton, and not enough time to capitalize on that 2-on-1 they would have had. And the buzzer sounds to end our first period of play. Declan, it's back and forth action, sees both teams tied at 1.
Moncton opened the scoring on a very excellent stretch pass. It's been, as you say, Ty, an open game, lots of space in the neutral zone, adjustments by both coaches, but overall, both teams really came to play today. We saw the first power play of the game, the new and improved, if you will, Moncton power play that worked it well, but a very good kill from the Concordia Stingers. I think we can expect much of the same in the second period as both teams come out and play for a spot in the semifinals.
Yeah, both teams coming out flying, getting their shots toward goal. The goalies who we highlighted stood strong for the most part. but they'll go in, take a break, and see what adjustments they make going up into the second period. After 20 minutes of play, tie game up at 1 between Concordia and Moncton. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
We are athletes.
Do you know what Husky athletes are made of?
Determination.
Hustle.
Resilience. We're part of a team and a community.
We work hard for every goal.
And every grade.
Do you know what Husky athletes become?
Pharmacists.
Teachers.
Professionals.
Olympians.
When you invest in student athletes, you invest in the future.
When you elevate her, you elevate the game.
Watch women win.
Everyone watches Husky women's sports.
See her.
Be her.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back here to the nation's capital, 1-1 at the intermission between Concordia and Moncton. It's time to take a look at the U Sports Championship Spotlight, brought to you by PepsiCo Foods. And for this U Sports Championship Spotlight, brought to you by PepsiCo, we sit down with Alain Lavoie, a track and field athlete from Moncton, to learn about his impact in and around his community.
Oui, je suis ici comme étudiant athlète, mais je suis beaucoup plus qu'un étudiant athlète. Je suis une personne très engagée au sein de la communauté. Puis c'est surtout pour ça qu'on me connaît. Donc, je suis impliqué un peu partout sur le campus et à l'extérieur du campus aussi. Je suis une personne qui est quand même joviale, qui aime avoir du fun. Fun fact about me, j'anime les karaoke, ça fait 4 ans. Les karaoke, c'est l'activité la plus populaire sur le campus de l'Université de Moncton. Depuis la pandémie, c'est une activité qui pogne à peu près 100 à 200 personnes, 300 personnes par semaine. Mon objectif personnel et professionnel que je souhaite un jour accomplir, qui est très ciblé, c'est pouvoir intégrer un programme de littératie financière dans le système scolaire du Nouveau-Brunswick. Puis c'est ça serait mon rêve, je te dirais. Puis j'ai jamais partagé trop ça à personne. Et là, je le fais en entrevue. Mais honnêtement, ça serait ça mon rêve à long terme. Je pense que c'est très important et je le vois, ce manque-là, dans les différentes formations que je fais. Ben, en fait, la littératie financière ou l'éducation financière, pour préciser pour les personnes qui ne savent pas, c'est ça qui va orienter tous nos décisions en quelque sorte dans l'avenir. Donc, comment on fait en sorte pour, premièrement, se retirer et avoir une maison, par exemple. Donc, toutes les décisions, beaucoup de décisions, en fait, de notre vie découlent d'une éducation financière. Qu'est-ce qui fait en sorte qu'on peut se permettre de prendre des journées de travail, de congés pour aller voyager ou des trucs comme ça? Mais c'est tout dans la gestion de la littératie financière. Puis, on peut voir que, avec les sondages et tout, que les jeunes sont de moins en moins éduqués par rapport à la littératie financière, puis il y a un gros travail à faire qui est entamé, donc ça s'améliore, mais c'est pas assez encore. Donc, avoir cette compétence financière-là permettrait aux jeunes de prendre des décisions beaucoup plus éclairées en grandissant, que ce soit pour leur choix postsecondaire, que ce soit leur choix personnel, etc. Je pense que c'est très, très important. C'est surtout ça. J'ai rencontré Justin Trudeau à l'ambassade du Canada, le premier ministre du Canada. Il nous a demandé pour le rencontrer et finalement, tous les plans ont été changés et on l'a rencontré à l'ambassade. On a eu la chance de discuter des enjeux en éducation. J'ai eu la chance de faire un petit speech de 4 minutes au premier ministre. Donc, tout ça, c'est des expériences je sais pas, c'est des expériences inoubliables en quelque sorte, là.
At the University of Ottawa, we're open to people and cultures, to diversity, to open fields where minds run free, to possibility and discovery. We're open to changing times that force us to grow, and bold ideas that shake the status quo. We're open to balanced lives and spirits that thrive. But most of all, we're open to you.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Aussi bon que Messi! C'est pas aussi mauvais que la cigarette, ça?
C'est juste une vapoteuse.
Fais-toi pas d'illusions.
Vapoter, c'est jouer avec sa santé. Brise l'illusion.
Le sport en direct sur ICTout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur ICTout.tv.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
Welcome back here to the nation's capital. 1-1 tie between Moncton and Concordia. And let's take a look at our 2025 University U Sports Awards, where the Coach of the Year and Most Sportsmanlike Player of the Year were announced.
Here are the nominees for the Father George Kehoe Memorial Award as the 2025 Fox 40 U Sports Men's Hockey Coach of the Year. Voici les candidats pour le prix commémoratif Père Georges Kehoe présenté à l'entraîneur de l'année Fox 40 U Sport. Des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Derek Cormier, Université de Moncton. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Marc-André Élément, Université Concordia University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Brandon Cote, University of Coach of the Year is Marc-André Élément, Université Concordia University. The nominees for the R.W. Pugh Fair Play Award as the most sportsmanlike player in U Sports men's hockey are: en nomination pour le prix de l'esprit sportif R.W. Pugh présenté aux joueurs démontrant le plus d'esprit sportif dans la saison régulière sont des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Michael Sear, Université de Moncton. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Nolan Hutchison, Université Queen's University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Josh Prokop, University of Alberta, Université de l'Alberta. Le lauréat du prix R.W. Pugh présenté aux joueurs démontrant le plus d'esprit sportif est the winner of the R.W. Pugh Fair Play Award as the most sportsmanlike player in U Sports men's hockey is Michael Sear, Université de Moncton.
It's presented by Marriott, and a couple of chances for Concordia, but it was Moncton who came out first with the opening goal. Levine was the goal scorer for Concordia. You saw him buzzing around for most of that first period. And here is Bastarache, who had a great opportunity for Moncton. Fredette. A big blast from the point for Concordia. They were always working from the point throughout that first period. And it ended up being Moncton who came up first. Drouin gets the opening goal to make it 1-0 for Moncton. And then a nice snipe from Levine to make it a 1-1 hockey game as he went short side and tied this hockey game up at 1. As we'll take a look at some of our first period stats. Shots 12-9 in favor of Concordia in that first period. Only one power play opportunity that came to Moncton, and they went 0 for 1 on that power play when able to convert in that opening frame. Declan, as both teams come back out on the ice here, it was a back and forth, even affair for both sides. Moncton getting the more shots, or sorry, Concordia getting the more shots toward goal. However, ends up being 1-1 tie after 2 periods of play. What adjustments do both these teams need to make to try and get ahead in this second period?
I think for Concordia, it's all about clogging up that neutral zone. We saw them drop a couple of players back, play a little bit more conservative in the neutral zone. Moncton's chances are coming off of the rush. A lot of great speed on this team. And if you're Derek Cormier and Moncton, you know, you really got to limit Concordia's opportunities in your own zone. They're so good at playing north-south. We saw Lavoie get involved in the goal, and with that beautiful snipe, I think both teams have gone into the break. These are two coaches who have won awards, two coaches who have been around the block, so you can say, and two coaches who know what they're doing. It's been a good goaltending battle, and I think, Ty, I'm just excited for more.
It's going to be another fantastic period of hockey between these two teams. The number 3 seed Concordia Stingers, number 16 University of Moncton Aigles Bleus, trying to move on to the semifinal, and we take a look at the OUA East Defenseman of the Year, the goal scorer Simon Levine, 12 goals in the regular season, 2024 FISU gold medalist as well, and he's trying to add another medal to the cabinet in this tournament. Started off strong, getting that opening goal for the Concordia Stingers. Will be looking to continue his prowess from the blue line and maybe once or twice pinching in like we saw on that Concordia goal.
And I think Concordia is best when they're playing a little bit of an umbrella one-point man at the top. Another one not afraid to drop in deep. This is a very aggressive team who likes to play down below the red line. I think we can expect a lot more from them in this game.
Getting ready for second period action here from Ottawa, Ontario. The 2025 University Cup second period underway in quarterfinal number 3 in Moncton. Set it down in deep right away. La Rochelle will receive the puck behind his own goal. Levine works it forward. It's intercepted. How to fight that off was Otubiz off the quick shot from Haché. And a face-off early on, just 19 seconds into the second period.
And Ty, a big part of limiting those opportunities for Moncton will come from limiting those turnovers. And that one, one of those examples, a little bit loose with their passing are the Stingers, and golden opportunity for Moncton with a shot from the red line.
Shot off the draw goes wide on this near side. Cleared up by Anctil. La Rochelle now with it. Over the line. Soft shot toward goal is saved easily by Darvaux, who angles that toward the far side. Darvaux. Stretch ice pass, couldn't find his man. Levine carries it back. Havlena now to Levine. Levine off the glass and out. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone is gloved forward, but ends up in the Concordia bench.
Little raw from the crowd. It's much better attended game than the first one Thursday afternoon, but fans on both sides, a good contingent from UDM. Good group of kids and a lot of Stingers paraphernalia down there in the seats of the rink at TD Place.
Prue will line up in this face-off for Concordia, and he'll be shown out of the circle right away. Charon will take his place. Ennis over the red line will just hammer that around the boards. Backhanded out to the neutral zone by Moncton, right back in by Concordia. A bouncing puck tested Darvaux. Almost like a shortstop there to get down to block that bouncing puck coming toward him. Up ice. That point gets it down in deep. Havlena first to it for Concordia. Drouin though, later intercept. Havlena takes him to the boards. They battle in the near corner. Knocked out toward the point. Yann Félix Lapointe. Shot toward goal is blocked in front. Urtubiz was there. Concordia can't clear once more, and now they finally do get it out. Played offside against Moncton. They touch up as Innes plays it back to Havlena. Prue. Waiting, will now fire it in, dumping it on the near side. It's picked up by Yann Félix Lapointe. At the line, Rochette. Held the line momentarily, unable to the second time. Now here's Angelhart over to the far side. Watt gets it down low, and Urtubiz will just hold on to it at the side of goal. Pardon me, that was Saint Laurent who set the shot toward goal.
Moncton's able to come back the other way off of a little bit of an awkward change from both teams, really. The long change already in effect here. We've talked about the good zone time from the Concordia Stingers, and I imagine with their bench being just that little bit closer to the blue line, they'll be able to get those quick changes going and be able to keep the cycle going that has shown benefits for them throughout this game.
Off the draw, shot toward Hurtubise is stopped. He just flashes that pad out. Up in the neutral zone, they battle by the Concordia bench. Peltier in there trying to dig it along with Angelhart. Angelhart worked on, pinned up against the boards. Cleared out to center and sent right back in by Lavoie. Arsenault all the way to the far side, clears it. Saint Laurent chasing. Haché. So that's Horth. Horth gets it down in deep. Fredette. Weird bounce, gets toward Lavigne now on this near side. Dion keeps the line for Moncton. Dion on the near side, walking and centering. Pass out in front is blocked by his own man. Rebound there. Hurtubise sprawling, may have got a piece of it. Fredette stolen off his stick. Dion on the near side, looking sharp angles. Dion, he scores! Makes a move! And Jacob Dion puts Moncton up 2-1.
Ty, the storyline coming into this one was this will be a goalie battle, and 3 goals before the halfway point of the second period. And that one, a tough look from Hurtubise. He bit a little too hard, stumbling backwards, and Dion slides it into the back of the net. It's a great goal from Dion, but a bad look from Hurtubise. Jacob Dion only 4 goals through 26 games this season, and that one, a goal in the national championship.
Officials just converging by the penalty box. We've seen our fair share of reviews already on day 1, and are they looking at this one as well?
Only thing I could think of is maybe a possible offside, though didn't look particularly close. Brief lull in the action.
Every goal at the University Cup is reviewed. As there you see Dion just made that almost like a fake shot move to get Hurtubise to bite, and potted the open net home with Hurtubise down on his back. There's 16:57 remaining here in this second period. Moncton, as of right now, leading 2-1.
He's able to round the goalie. Moncton in search of their 5th gold medal, and here's it's tight. It didn't look that tight. Just having another look, it's
nothing on the near side, I don't believe. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything on the far side. And the linesman will have a look at the replay, and we'll be reviewing what is a potential offside. And what a swing this review may be. It could be a huge break for Concordia, and for Moncton it could be just a big thorn in the side off a great move from Jacob Dion. Thinking you're up 2-1, the emotions are up high, and this is disallowed, having to come back and bring down your emotions and know you have to go at it again to try and pot another one home.
It was Yannick Bastarac who was here on the near side. It didn't even look all that close. Maybe there was a player on the far side. Referees still in discussions, having views, so it must be closer than we think. But Ty, you're right. How this would change the momentum. It would, as I say, a weak goal on Hurtubise, one that I think he'd like back. It was awkward for him. They've got the iPad out down there, but if you're UDM, this goal is disallowed, and it looks like we're going to get a call here.
The goal stands, and Moncton will keep their 2-1 lead off a goal from Jacob Dion. And we'll see if Concordia can try and claw back. We're hoping, clinging for a review, no goal, but doesn't go their way. And we're ready for puck drop to restart action here with 16:57 remaining in this second period. It's poked forward by Levine down ice. First on it is Lapointe. Picked up in the offensive zone. Levine shot toward goal, goes wide. La Rochelle pinches in to hold the line. La Rochelle back behind the net, trying to center it out in front. It was blocked by an Aigle Bleu. Sent right back in by the Stingers.
It's a great reading of the play there by Dennis Toner, who had gotten across to block that pass out in front. It's a good response from the Stingers, who went back to basics, looked to cycle the puck and get things going.
Bizier was offside, had to leave that puck. Wow, now drops it for Haché, but he is offside at the line.
Another tight one there, Ty, but it's been a great game. We've been treated to chances at either end. Very tight matchup here, but the U Cup has shown that every matchup is a tight one. Everything going down to the wire so far. Both games headed to the extra frame. You wonder if that's on the mind of any of these coaches. It's been tight throughout and how they might prepare.
That point gets it down in deep, and the Bees will just hold on. While we were visiting Derek Cormier in the University of Moncton dressing room before the game and kind of chatted about that potential, knowing how warm it is here at TD Place in this rink. Just is there a different preparation? We saw the spread they had out, lots of water, lots of applesauce, it looked like, or for fruit drinks as well, just to keep the hydration. A lot of salt on the bench. Both teams were saying mustard packs will be handed out. I like my mustard, but I don't know if I like mustard right out of the package on the during the middle of a game. But you have to do whatever you need to do to avoid the cramping issues we saw from all four teams yesterday.
Yeah, and one of the GG's players, Laguerrier, left with a cramping injury. So it's all about keeping active. And you think that would affect the Stingers a little more. They played more recently, 10 days off for UDAM. Concordia played this weekend in the Queen's Cup, beating the TMU Bold by a score of 4-1.
Knocked forward, pick up by Concordia. Charon trying to clear, unable to. It's fired right back in toward this near corner. Havlena chops that out. Prue finds his man, Charon. Charon over the line. Stopping up, waiting for options. Works it into the corner and takes his man, DeRosier, hard into the boards. Lavoie in the near corner, works it down low, behind goal. Here's Nadeau. Nadeau to the point. Lavoie centering pass, try to find Agostino in front. It goes off his skate and out to the neutral zone. Savoie. Agostino gets it down. Moncton first to it. Horth. DeRosier on the far side. Over the line, backhands it down in. Picked up. Horth centering pass in front, goes through everyone. Dion. Try to play that back down low. It was intercepted by Concordia. Dion picks it back up though. His pass goes off the stick of Richardson, who got a stick in between that pass attempt. Saint Laurent cuts toward the middle. Saint Laurent puck in his skates. It's still loose in front of the crease. Orthubi's trying to find it. It's back behind goal now. And through the skates of Saint Laurent and out into the neutral zone. Dangerous chance there for Moncton, unable to find the rebound, find the loose puck in the crease. Angel Art centering pass, trying to find Bastarache in front. It was cleared away. Fredette getting in between that one for Concordia. Saint Laurent down low, circles up to the top, is poked off the puck by Fredette. Toner flips it high down in.
Tenacious defending there from Fredette, but a great shift from Moncton, not being afraid to work down low and really bringing on the physical edge to this one that has waned and ebbed throughout this one.
Jan-Felix Lapointe reverses it back to his deep punter. Toner spinning away. 1-2 pass is intercepted. Picked back up by Boudreau and down ice. Boudreau with the hard hit there on Levine. Bouchette dumps it into the far side. Chasing that is Gaudio. Chopped toward this near side. Sir trying to clear it and flips it high up into the neutral zone. Levine on it for Concordia as it swiped off his stick. Ortubis plays it to the corner, back to Levine. Levine off the boards into the Moncton end. Picked up, sent down ice, and that will be icing called against Moncton. Well, March 21st to 23rd, the best men's volleyball championships taken out on cbcsports.ca, CBC YouTube as well. Sherbrooke leading 2-1 in that set as well. 2-0, pardon me, got that mixed up. 2-0 Sherbrooke leading and looking to close out their chance to move on to a national championship. Gilroy. Haché up over the line with it. Haché finds Cyr. Cyr curls back up to the point. Drops it back down low. Haché is tied up. Gets loose. Now worked into the boards. Haché still trying to find it. Blows a tire, and Concordia work back. Gilroy, 3-on-2 break the other way. Drops it there. Bizier, shot toward goal. Rebound, and couldn't be put home on the far side. Anctil. Fradette. Sent down ice. Lavigne first to it here. Anctil works it back to Lavigne. Lavoie, stretch ice pass. Charon, ridden hard in the boards there by DeRosier. Moncton pick it up in their own end. Glove down. Michel gets it down ice. Icing will be called as it just had enough legs to make it to the line, and the face-off will come all the way back inside of the Moncton zone.
End-to-end action, and Bizier couldn't have drawn that one up better. Beautiful shot off the pad, but just not being able to connect on it, as Concordia still searching for a goal to tie things up in this game. It's been a much better period from Moncton in terms of possession. They're cycling the puck really well and making sure that Concordia aren't really dominating play as they did at points in the first period.
Offensive zone draw coming for Concordia. One though by Moncton off the glass, high and down ice, and that will be a consecutive icing call against Moncton. They have a little more time now to rest. Sometimes after those long shifts, those long icings, it's not the worst thing to just ice it again and take a little bit of breath. Of course, you want to clear it and get a change, but unable to. Another option available.
And Ty, we saw that almost employed as a strategy in the game last night between TMU and MRU. Is going into the fourth or fifth overtime. Those TMU legs were gassed, and just getting the puck down the ice maybe one or two or three times to buy a little bit of time to breathe, and a little bit of time to rest your legs.
Agostino will be shown out of the face-off circle. Richardson will take his place. Draw one back by Concordia to the line. Levine, his shot is gloved down easily by Darvaux, who will allow his team to change all five as he holds on for a face-off with 11:26 remaining here in the second period.
And that's just the way. No bodies in front, throw it on net, and an easy save for a goaltender of the quality of Darvaux. Got to get some bodies to the net. Concordia has come back into the face-off game.
Right off the draw, Richardson, his shot, Darvaux holds on once more. Will settle for another defensive zone draw.
Not everything on that shot by Blake Richardson. It popped out and he was able to sneak into that high slot where Concordia has found a little bit of joy in this one. We saw face-offs play a crucial part in the AUS OUA matchup last night. The GG scored 2 goals right off the draw. Concordia looking to match that against AUS opposition tonight.
Horth wins the defensive zone draw. They battle in the far corner. High up in the air, the puck goes bouncing, and both players trying to find it. Sent forward. Racing away is Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent with speed on the backhand. Stopped once more. Big save from Urtubise. At the point, DeRosier to Dion. Dion head fakes. His shot took a deflection and was intercepted. Richardson now leaves it there. Agostino hit hard in the boards by Angelhard. Now Rochelle through the middle. Now Rochelle off the post. Inches away for La Rochelle to tie this game up at 2.
Red Seas opened up for La Rochelle. He was able to walk right down Bank Street. Just couldn't beat Darvaux.
Concordia trying to clear out of their own end. It's flip 4. They battle for Campbell trying to beat his man Lapointe. Lapointe now has it in his own end behind goal. Gaudio keeping a watchful eye. Lapointe started things up momentarily, didn't like what he saw, turned back, and now Concordia on the forecheck trying to cause a turnover. Bastarache on the far side. Kicked forward by Moncton, down ice. Jacob chases in his first to it for Concordia. Innes off the glass, takes a bounce off the stanchion, lands on the stick of Jacob. He's forced out into the neutral zone though. Bodies on the ground, puck loose, trying to find it. Worked into Moncton territory. Haché was chasing, unable to get to it. Wow. It was there Lavoie with it. Lavoie has Waugh pressuring him. Lavoie off the boards, down ice, and that will be icing called against Concordia. .921 coming back. Down inside of the Concordia zone. Sear will take the offensive zone draw for Moncton. And Moncton giving a warning on this near far side. Or no, it will be Sear showing out of the circle. Waugh will take his spot. Innes. Gets the loose puck forward. Rouchette. Gilroy gets it down in. Chases on the forecheck, or Concordia. Rouchette plays it back up. Spinning there and falling was Anctil. Got it down low though. Gilroy. Bizier around the boards to the far side out of the reach of Lavoie, and that will go down. Icing against Moncton once more.
It's been a quiet game from Michael Sear, but this one, just taking another look at that breakaway chance from a moment ago, and Saint Laurent thought he could do the little dipsy doodle and pull it with the one-hander, and then another great save down at the other end. Both goalies keeping their team in this one. Score still locked at 2-1.
Battling for the loose puck in the far corner. Pelletier trying to bounce that up toward his winger. Waugh pinned up against the boards along the wall. Comes up to Bizier. Bizier stick tied up. Knocked away. Moncton clear to center. Glove down by La Rochelle. La Rochelle stolen by Sear. He'll fire it on the far side. Anctil's long stretch ice pass finds a receiver opening over the line. Bizier stops up. Back down low. Anctil trying to get a pass back. It was slapped forward, intercepted, and Moncton trying to skate it out, and they do.
Again, good behind the net defense there from Moncton, bearing down, and that time it's De Rosier makes the stop and invents a centering pass.
Prue tried to tip that one in. It goes high up and out of play for a face-off into the stands, and that will lead to our skaters coming on to give the ice surface a clean. 2-1, Moncton lead Concordia with 7:52 remaining in the second period. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Welcome back here to the nation's capital for the 2025 University Cup. Concordia trailing 2-1 right now against Moncton, but Concordia coming off a fantastic Queen's Cup victory over TMU. Let's take a look at the 113th Queen's Cup stats. 37 shots in favor of TMU compared to the 26. But a fantastic power play percentage. They went perfect, Concordia did. And that was one of the ways that, one of the reasons they got to that Queen's Cup victory and hoisting the Queen's Cup. Phenomenal work from Marc-André Alemant and his team to be able to lift that Queen's Cup and try to take momentum from that win here to the University Cup. A shorter turnaround for the Concordia Stingers and TMU Bold than other teams in the tournament.
And they haven't looked at it all. TMU's played lots of hockey. We mentioned the 8-period game. Concordia has come out here with vim and vigor early on. Haven't been afraid to back down from UDM. It's the game wears on. We'll see how those legs get affected. But again, the snacks and the mustard out on the bench for the mustard-colored.
Bouncing puck off a stanchion, cleared toward the middle of the ice, and Moncton able to clear out and get possession in their own end. Dion stops up through the neutral zone, spinning, has to curl back toward his own end. DeRosier, backhand pass to the far side. Centering pass in front was knocked away by Havlena. Prue separated off the puck. Michel works it back. Dion with some space will skate up. Dion hard down in, off the end boards, and Otobiz will play that for Havlena behind his own goal. Bastarache keeping an eye on him. Havlena to this near side, Innes. Tipped in by Concordia, knocked down though by Moncton. Toner, his long stretch ice pass was knocked down by Concordia, and that'll be a hand pass through the neutral zone. 6:42 remaining in the second period.
Ty, you returned to the baseball analogies, and that one just getting down, not letting it get past you. A good stretch pass from Moncton, trying to spring an opportunity the other way. We haven't seen too many of those odd man rushes. Good adjustment on the Stingers bench. It's been a much tighter knit affair here in the second period.
Backhanded in deep by Boudreau. Stingers. Carried out Agostino. Savoie. Cross ice pass finds a man, and Darvo had to be quick as Richardson on the far side had to play off his skate. At the point, Levine. Lavoie off the boards, will send it down low. Richardson trying to leave it there for his man as Savoie was cutting, trying to poke it home, but Darvo holds on for another face-off inside of the Moncton end.
Excellent seam-breaking pass, head up the whole way, and Savoie was able to find Richardson. If that puck is maybe just another inch out ahead of him, it's a golden opportunity bearing down on Darvo, who's been excellent today. But Concordia hasn't gone away, and we know the swarm can definitely cause problems.
Engelhardt wins the draw back, but it's picked up by Bizier for Concordia. Concordia, Bizier trying to center in front, goes off the side of the net, and Saint Laurent comes up with it with speed on the near side. He cuts toward the middle, trying to split the Fourth, his shot looking in front. Engelhardt, pardon me, was out in front. Anctil carries it through center now for Concordia. Anctil for Bizier. Bizier cuts toward the middle. His shot whistles high. Bizier plays it down low. Fourth, pinned up against the boards, finds an outlet. Arsenault, Saint Laurent. Engelhardt too far for him to receive. Pelletier. Offside. Concordia were on the far side. As Chauroy getting talking to from Alex Arsenault.
Ty, we haven't seen too much of the physicality after the whistle. It's been a nice physical tight game, but I think this game has really been defined by its speed and skill. We saw a lot of scrums yesterday between both games, and linesmen have been not too busy for after the play shenanigans.
Face-off will come just outside of the Moncton zone. Gaudio will be shown out of the circle. Uchette will take his spot. Uchette wins the draw back. Havlena. Gaudio through the middle was knocked off the puck. Cyr clears to center. Havlena makes a move past Dion, chases his dump in. Dion gets a stick on it to the far side. Haché chasing, it comes up on the stick of Dion. He plays it forward, intercepted though. Gaudio. Campbell hit hard against the boards by DeRosier. Off the glass and out by Moncton. They chase trying to beat this icing, but La Rochelle has the pace and will have a face-off all the way back inside of the Moncton zone once more with 4:53 remaining here in the second period. Moncton still leading by 1.
And Ty, that's something that we've seen grow throughout this game. Those stretch passes not necessarily connecting as they were in the first period. That one a little over-ambitious, but those icings starting to rack up for UDM. It's been a consistent strategy to kind of look long, look north and south, and try and stretch this Stingers team.
Defensive zone draw won by Moncton. Stolen back behind goal though. Bizier trying to center out in front. Richardson on the backhand, didn't have someone backdoor. Agostino up to the point. Lavoie gets it in deep. Richardson chasing Lavoie, pokes it forward. La Rochelle comes up from the point. Behind goal, La Rochelle. Still with possession, makes one move, now cycles it down low. Agostino cuts toward the middle, spins, fires, that goes wide. Savoie tied up there. Good defensive play coming from Dion as they battle in the near corner. Stingers come up with possession momentarily, but now it's Cyr who will break out the other way. Cyr plays it forward for Roy. Roy back behind goal. Works his way back up to the point, cuts toward the middle. Roy takes a shot, that goes wide. Around the boards toward this near side. Michel just hopped over his stick and it's cleared down ice by Savoie. Toner stops behind his own goal. Lapointe lifts it high down in. Drouin to chase in his first to it for Concordia. Clears it up to the neutral zone. Pelletier back to retrieve it. Lapointe up forward, over the line goes Drouin, drilled hard there by Innes and goes crashing into the boards. Biggest hit of the day so far. The other way goal come to Stingers, that goes high and wide. Shot coming off the stick of Nadeau. Back and forth action, Moncton now with it. Pelletier pokes it down low, scramble behind the goal. Innes knocked off the puck. Innes has it once more now. Levine off the glass, played down ice. Arsenault chased behind his own goal by Prue. Prue tying him up. Arsenault gets it forward. Icing waved off as it was tipped in. Levine first to it. Turned over on the far side. Jacob in the corner. Boudreau pinned up against the boards. It's picked up by Concordia. Bizier trying to clear. Dion can't keep the line and the puck races back the other way as two players are tied up behind the play. Nadeau, turnover, centering, pass in front, but Dion was there to intercept that centering attempt. 2:12 remaining here in the second period. Is chopped into the Concordia end, but Levine has time. Down ice, icing waved off, tipped in. Giroir. Anctil battling with Dion down low. Giroir picks up the puck in the near corner. Try to play it up to the point. La Rochelle wasn't sure to pinch or not. It's worked forward by Moncton. Fourth was ridden into the boards right in front of his bench, and Concordia will carry into the zone now. Bizier on the far side, back behind goal. Bizier stops up, works his way back to the far side, spinning, faking a shot. Bizier on his backhand, now spins, fires, traffic in front. Blocked there, and Engelhardt will look to just slow things down and get a change for his Aigles Bleus.
It's a great individual effort there by Bizier.
La Rochelle now, his centering pass couldn't find a man backdoor as Houchette was trailing. Now quick shot off the draw, rebound there. Great save from Darvaux. Where's the puck? It's still in his skates, and now the whistle will go. Darvaux down and out, sprawling, but found the puck and squeezed the pads to hold on for a face-off with 1:08 remaining here in the second period.
Had to be sure there, and it's one of the very few moments that Darvaux has looked like he hasn't known where the puck was. Sprawled out. It was a great power move to the net by the Stingers. It's really created here by that thunderous hit as Drouin went off the bench. The real physicality picked up, and I think when the physicality picks up, it suits the Stingers, but frantic action as Concordia looking to level up. It's one of the very few examples of a scramble out in front I think that we can speak of, Ty.
Offensive zone draw for Concordia late in the second period. Houchette try to win it forward. Gaudio to Houchette. Houchette down low. Gaudio, Campbell. Last minute play here in the second period. Innes at the point. His shot looking for tip in front. Gaudio was there, but unable to find the puck, and it's cleared down by Roy. Lavoie sends it down in deep once more. Darvaux plays it toward this near side, picked up though by Concordia. Houchette, his shot looking for tip in front. It's still loose there as down low is Gaudio. Innes, first to it. Back forward come Concordia over the line. It's Campbell. Campbell stops up on the far side. 22 seconds remaining in the period. He cycles it. Lavoie. Up to the point, it's Innes. Far side. Tipped in front, and that's tipped high and over the net. Out of play off the stick of Charon with 10.8 seconds remaining in the second period.
It's a good battle out in front by Charon to get himself loose. At one point, he was basically directly behind the Moncton netminder, was able to get out in front, win his physical battle and get a stick on it. It's something that we haven't seen enough of from Concordia throughout this one.
Face-off won by Moncton, trying to clear, and here's a quick chance by Michel late in the second. Michel cutting it toward goal. He goes barreling in. Utsubi's buzzer will sound at the end of the second period, and Michel getting a little bit of talking to from the Concordia players, but a late chance for Moncton, who see a lead going into the second intermission, Declan.
Yeah, Ty, they've done a really good job at forcing Concordia to play their game at large stretches. They came out, were able to go north-south and prevent Concordia from generating anything down low. That's been the biggest point for me, but chances at either end. I think Moncton deserved to be ahead in this one. It'll be a big third period, only one goal to separate both teams.
We really saw things open up in the latter half of that second period. Maybe both teams have feeling the process is over.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. And the opportunity from St. Laurent, and then right there at the end from Michel. That's not who you want to let get loose. Lots of hockey still to play, though, Ty.
We'll see if the winner can come in the third period. 2-1, Moncton lead Concordia after 2 periods of play. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Back here to Ottawa, Ontario, 2-1 Moncton leading Concordia, and we're going to take a look at our U Sports Champion Spotlight brought to you by PepsiCo Foods, and we're going to take a look at the game maybe in play right now. 2-2 Bishops and UBC tied right now, and one of the goal scorers, Gabrielle Santerre, sat down with them to talk about the legacy she is leaving in the purple and white.
I'm a hockey player. I've been playing since I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm doing a lot of other sports too. I love golf. I love flag football. But I really like to hang out with friends. I'm studying psychology in school too, so I really like the mental side of sports. I started to play hockey with boys hockey. I think it's really when I switched with women's hockey that I saw my potential and that I really set myself some goal and that I wanted to go higher in terms of level. So the main reason why I chose Bishop is because it was a young program and I wanted to build that program and bring it to the tops. Also, the value and the culture of the program really resonate with me. I'm so proud of being here. I'm so proud of being part of the program. I'm also really proud to play in Canada, to play in my country. I had the opportunity to go NCAA D1. I visited a couple university there. Playing in your country, having the chance of staying close to my family and building something here that aligns with my value and that I want to just continue to build that culture and building a winning culture. I think it's huge for me and I'm just so grateful to have that opportunity each day. So I'm trying to make it the most out of it. I'm doing a major in sports studies and a minor in psychology. Later, I would like to mix both and become a sports psychologist. I'm working with one in particular, and I think it's really helping me a lot. One of the reasons why I performed that well so far. I think a lot of people put that aside, but for me, it's a major reason of my success. And I think more and more athletes are starting to realize the importance of being in a good state of mind to perform and just being confident, being in the present moment. During the pandemic, I didn't know what to do, so I started reading books, and I wanted to read books about sports performance and just how to be the best athlete I could possibly be. Since then, I'm just really passionate, and I think I saw the improvement in my performance too. So it's just really something that I want to continue to research and improve myself. A feeling that you have for yourself, it's not really about the outcome or whatever, but just the feeling that you have that you gave everything, that you were true to yourself. I think a lot of people put emphasis on the result of if you win, if you lose. The personal feeling that you have with yourself, are you satisfied? Do you feel like you give your all, and do you feel like you were prepared enough? And if the answer is yes, then in my head you had succeed. So
At the University of Ottawa, we're open to people and cultures, to diversity, to open fields where minds run free, to possibility and discovery. We're open to changing times that force us to grow, and bold ideas that shake the status quo. We're open to balanced lives and spirits that thrive. But most of all, we're open to you.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Aussi bon que Messi! C'est pas aussi mauvais que la cigarette, ça?
C'est juste une vapoteuse.
Fais-toi pas d'illusions.
Vapoter, c'est jouer avec sa santé. Brise l'illusion.
Le sport en direct sur ICTout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur ICTout.tv.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
Welcome back here to Ottawa, Ontario. Moncton leading Concordia 2-1 here in the second intermission as the 2025 U Sports Awards were handed out a few days ago, and we'll take a look at our Player of the Year nominees and award winner.
The nominees for the Senator Joseph A. Sullivan Trophy as the U Sports Men's Hockey Player of the Year are en nomination pour le trophée Sénateur Joseph A. Sullivan présenté à l'athlète de l'année U Sport en hockey masculin, des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Derek Gentile, Université St. Mary's University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Owen Robinson, University of Toronto, Université de Toronto, et de l'Association ouest canadienne from Canada West, Clay Hannes, Mount Royal University, Université Mount Royal. Le lauréat du trophée Joseph A. Sullivan décerné au joueur de l'année en hockey masculin U-Sport est the winner of the Senator Joseph A. Sullivan Trophy as the U-Sports Player of the Year in men's hockey is Clay Hannes, Mount Royal University, Université Mount Royal.
Congratulations to Clay Hannes as we take a look at our Marriott highlights from the second period, and it was a scrambly affair in both creases. Herzl Bees was strong inside of that Concordia goal as well. On the other side for Moncton, it was a phenomenal chance here late in by Herzl Bees. Concordia really sprawling, trying to bring the pressure to come back in this hockey game as they were down 2-1. Darvaux was fantastic in goal. You see him squeezing the pads there to keep it a one-goal game, and Herzl Bees run into a few times in that one, but nonetheless we see 2-1 the Moncton Aigles Bleus lead after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal 16-12 in favor of Moncton. 0 for 1 on the power play are Moncton. Just the one power play so far here in this hockey game. It's been a team affair, but however, Declan, that doesn't mean that defensive prowess hasn't been there. Moncton's D has been very, very physical, very good, and their gap control has been phenomenal throughout this entire game.
And we've seen Concordia's strengths be their play down below the red line, their ability to outmuscle players, and Moncton has not been afraid to play their game, and that all starts down below the house. They do such a good job of preventing players from getting out in front and generating opportunities, as we see right here, not afraid to take the body against a very good Concordia team that's not afraid to play physical. They're so good at clogging up down below and preventing Concordia from playing their game, but also keeping them away from their own net. The physicality has been there. We've seen the biggest hit of the game on Charles-Edouard Drouin, the frustration after, but as we see over and over again, neither team being afraid to take the body. Concordia need to get more bodies out in front and need to start winning those battles down below the red line if they want to find their way back into this game. 2-1 the score. Moncton has played their game throughout. How can Concordia assert themselves and continue their trek for their first gold medal at the U Sports Championship?
As both teams will take the ice here, we get set for third period action. See if we can find a winner here in regulation. We have had a lot of overtime periods yesterday, and we will, I'm sure Moncton will want to have this end in regulation, but Concordia, they've been phenomenal all season. Queen's Cup champions. Know that there's 20 minutes to tie this hockey game, if not try and win this hockey game as they come out on the ice. They have the all-star set to do so. Just a slew of all-stars all over this team. A full line package that they have of all-stars for Concordia, and it's been a phenomenal season for all players and coaches as well involved with the Concordia Stingers.
Yeah, and Ty, 5 all-stars, including an all-rookie. It's not only a young team, but a team that has gelled so quickly. A lot of FISU players who went and won gold for the nation. They have come out, but they've been quiet. Moncton, as I've said, have played their game and forced Concordia to play theirs. The AUS is a tough physical division, and Concordia has, while not backed down, has been cowed in many ways. They're all-stars. Lavigne has a goal. Bézier has been all over, setting up chances, but Darvaux has been excellent. They've done a great job of keeping those gaps and not letting Concordia get out in front. It was an adjustment they made early on in this game. A lot of joy came right at the Ottawa Charge logo, right at the top of the high slot. But an adjustment on the bench by the AUS Coach of the Year in Derek Cormier, and it's quieted the Stingers to a low buzz. We'll see what they can do in this second period.
About to get set for third period action in quarterfinal number 3. A spot in the semifinals tomorrow on the line. Moncton trying to hold their lead 2-1 as we're underway in the third period. It's Concordia who win the opening draw of this third period and send it down ice into the Moncton end. Dion first to it. Concordia get it back on this near side. It's Gilwald. Dion gets the puck back for Moncton. Worked on the Rosier, takes a big bump there as the forecheck for Concordia looking to make a presence early on in the third period. Miscommunication, that pass goes all the way back inside of the Concordia end. Levine with pressure by Haché sends a hard pass around the boards to the far side. It's intercepted though, stolen by Hua. Up way high off the glass. It's picked up by Moncton. Drouin, one of the goal scorers here for Moncton in this game. Haché chance spun and fired and will settle for an offensive zone draw 51 seconds into this third period.
And Ty, you mentioned the forecheck, and it was a good job by Concordia to come out and make sure they bang and bash around, but the chance comes back down at the other end, and it's, again, loose puck play, but an easy save there by the Stingers netminder.
Defensive zone draw win for Concordia. It's slapped out, but kept in by Drouin. Cross ice past the far side, looking for a sharp angle shot. It had Drouin on the back door, decided to shoot, and it went wide. Havlena chases his own dump-in attempt. That point, watching him. Puck goes to the side of the net, still loose out in front, and whistle down, hand over the puck in the goal crease, and we're going to have, I believe, a face-off inside. Yeah, face-off will come inside of the zone.
Got a blast from the goal horn over here, but not quite. It was a mad scramble down there, and that's what the Stingers need to do. They need to cause havoc down in front of the Moncton net. We'll take another look at the replay. It's good work on the forecheck by Havlena. It's battled out in front. And
they're saying that I trapped it. He thought I had it trapped, and that's why the whistle looked like he was signaling a player's hand in the crease. I thought, well, we might see a penalty shot here, but nonetheless, we don't. It was now sent down ice by Moncton, and icing called as Innes beats the race first to it. And we'll try to do this face-off once more back inside of the Moncton zone.
And this is a crucial face-off for the Stingers. They were outplayed in the dot throughout the first period. They came back into it a little bit in the second tie. But if you're not going to win the face-off, you can't establish your zone time. And Concordia really thrive on long periods of puck possession, allowing their defensemen to get active and get mobile. Watch out for Lavoie as he sneaks down, and we already know what Levine can do.
Agostino in to take the offensive zone draw against Engelhardt. On the far side, Moncton carry it over. Saint Laurent gets the pass back, hops over his stick. He chops it toward this near side. Savoie, his pass intercepted. Engelhardt bumped up against the boards, gets the pass down low. Saint Laurent made a toe drag move, but was stripped off the puck by Levine, who pokes it forward. Savoie on this near side has Levine. Savoie waiting, trying to center it over to Levine. A great defensive play from De Rosier to deny that attempt. Agostino off the boards. He sent it down low for Levine. Backhanded toward this near side. Rouchette collides with his own teammate Lavoie. They battle along the half boards, and it's picked up by Moncton.
And Ty, what a great play by Jonathan De Rosier. He came over and made a gamble, and it worked out for him. A big physical play to prevent the opportunity in the puck going across to the puck going across
Richardson
to Levine.
With the chance, La Rochelle takes a bump in the corner. Lifted up to center by Moncton, down ice. Havlena will get to the speed, be first to it. Makes one move, trying to get past the defender. Battle in the near corner. 4 players jamming away at the puck, trying to find the loose puck. Still frozen there. Referee letting them battle this out. It's moving. La Rochelle now pokes it forward, trying to hold the line on Moncton. It's gloved down and sent out to the neutral zone. Cyr. Campbell gloved that down. Now bouncing puck lands on the stick of Haché. Haché looking high, blocker side. That goes wide. Campbell up forward. Drop pass for Campbell once more. Campbell still protecting the puck. Gets it to the point. Innes. Shot goes off a stick. Bizier in the near corner. Bizier cycles it down low for Lavoie. Lavoie down low. Bizier. Arsenault stepped into him. Still on it though, Concordia. Down low. Bizier. Cross ice pass. Trying to find a man. And Anctil had that knocked away from his stick. Anctil behind goal now. To the far corner. Poked to Bizier. Leaves it to the point. Innes fakes a shot. Now shoots. Goes off a pant. And Haché has a chance the other way. 2-on-1. Has Cyr with him. Haché trying to find Cyr back door. Just a little bit too far for him to reach on that pass. 2-on-2 now racing. Concordia over the line. Giroir. Poked off the puck. Lavoie. His shot blocked by Prue. Giroir back the other way. And two players colliding. Unable to hold the puck. Bizier backhands it to La Rochelle over the line. Dion hit hard there. Prue coming in. The captain working hard on the forecheck. Gets rid out against the boards. And Moncton, long pass up to the far side. La Pointe. Sharp angle chance. Oh, Mig caught a piece of the post. It went wide. Moncton wanting too many men called. They're not going to get one. Levine spinorama move in his own end. Tipped in by Concordia. No, didn't get a chance on it. Getting a stick on it. And icing will be called in a flurry of chances going both ways.
And Ty, that chance there from Moncton really being caused by Levine switching off. Here's some good work down low by the Stingers, something that has been sorely lacking throughout. And that an excellent pass by Haché. The first opportunity, as you see, Levine trying to play catch up as Michel had burst through the seam. Couldn't find it, but another good flurry of action here from UDM.
Dion had lost a skate blade during that sequence as well. I didn't even notice it. He did a great job of getting off without anyone really realizing that he had lost a skate blade. Getting a new one on the bench right now. Stingers trying to work it forward to Charon. Charon hit down there by DeRosier, who protected the puck. Big hit by Innes on the far side. It's still poked forward by Moncton. Trying to get clear. It was Horth, unable to. Savoie. Horth gets the steal. Saint Laurent spinning fiery. Engelhardt on the rebound, and that goes wide. Havlena slow to get up behind play. Savoie over the line for Concordia. Drops it there and gets it back. Lavoie hops over his stick. Spinning into the far corner. Saint Laurent separates him, pokes it forward, down loose. Lavoie just tried to cycle it, get it down low, but was unable to, and it's cleared out to center. Lavigne. Around the boards, a dump in by Concordia. Agostino, Lavigne with a quick chance. Rebound there, they score! On the back end, Charles Savoie ties this hockey game up at 2.
The defenseman active again for the Concordia Stingers. Savoie puts it in the net, but that all started by a great pinch down low by Levine, who was able to capture that puck and do a little toe drag to pull it out in front. The boards always play their part. Funny bounce, great hands in front by Levine, and an even better finish by Savoie. We're all tied up with 13:46 to go in a game that has been full of twists and turns.
8 goals in the regular season for Savoie, his first of the tournament. Ties this game up at 2, and Concordia trying to force extra time, but Moncton have something to say about that. Cyr down low for Haché. Haché makes a move, is poked off the puck, still on it though. Haché worked it up to the point. The Rosier or the far side. Dion waiting. Dion now sends one toward goal, and Urtelby snatches that out of midair and holds on for a face-off. 13:23 remaining in the third period.
And Ty, that really changes the complexion of this whole game. For a long time, Concordia was battling, and a chance that comes out of a unfortunate play along the boards. The Stingers are able to take most advantage of it, and just like that, it's a new hockey game.
Sear lines up in the circle against Prue. Prue wins the draw back. Havlena around the boards. Charon gets a stick on it. Icing waved off. Around the boards, quick shot. Oh, they score! Can you believe it? Off the ring around play, Concordia take a 3-2 lead. It's Edouard Charon.
The board's active in both of those goals. Charon, the right place at the right time. It's a smart play by the Stingers, who have completely flipped this game on their head. And if you're on the UDM bench, it's a state of shell shock. Darvaux slow to get back to his net after going out to play it. If you're a goaltender and you go play the puck, you gotta make sure you get a piece of it and then rush back in front. The Stingers, money on the spot. 3-2 to the good.
6 goals in the regular season for Charon. First of the tournament, puts Concordia up by 1. Now it's Moncton trying to come back in this hockey game with less than 13 minutes remaining here in the third period. The Concordia traveling fans are allowed. Michel's shot goes wide off the skate of Lavoie. At the point, another shot in front goes high. Lapointe makes one move. Lapointe toward Hutubi's rebound there at the side of goal, and it's swiped away. Jeremy Lapointe cycles it down low. Lavigne bumps into his man. Prue trying to clear. Lapointe holds the line. Michel on it down low. Charon gloves it down. Kept in. Drouin down low. Jeremy Lapointe trying to jam this one home, and Urtubis finds it and holds on for a face-off with 12:23 remaining in the third period.
As we just take a look at Darvaux there, he comes out of the net, plays it around, and he's just slow getting back to his crease. It's, you know, goaltending mistakes have played their part in this one, Ty. Darvaux, the most recent example, and Urtubis with the little stutter step for Moncton's second goal. This was touted as a matchup of two excellent goalies, and it's been a little lackluster on that front, but an excellent game of hockey throughout.
Darvaux will just hold on for a face-off here as he comes out of his crease and freezes the puck. That's safe and sound that time, Darvaux, just to hold on and settle for a defensive zone draw.
Came out and had to be sure of it. He had a Stinger bearing down on him, but 12:16 to go. Still lots of time in this game. The Stingers have showed us that with 2 goals in, what, less than a full minute.
I think the referee is talking to Darvaux right now and saying next time you have to freeze it inside of your crease. You're too far out on that last freeze attempt. Gave him one, but the warning sent to Darvaux. He's just trying to settle down his team here and just deal with a defensive zone draw as a scramble picked up. Pelletier, 3-on-2. Saint Laurent off his skate. Saint Laurent shot. Urtubis gets a shoulder on that one. Engelhardt in his skate. It's cleared up to Dion. Dion sends it right back in off the end boards. It hits the back of the goal. La Rochelle hard around to Campbell on the wing. Gaudio over the line, down to D. Another weird bounce off the boards. Picked up by Moncton. Saint Laurent. Nice move by Dion over the line. Dion waiting, centering it. Urtubis gets a paddle on it. Boudreau spinning in the near corner to the point. Arsenault, his shot goes a deflection and goes up into the stands here. And out of play, 11:19 remaining in the third period.
Good closing down there by the Stingers to make sure they get in the shooting lanes. It's trying to not let anything through to Urtubis. It's now Moncton who are trailing in this one. It was a beautiful little self-pass there by Saint Laurent and a nice shot. Urtubis equal to it.
Jacob going to take the draw, loses it there to Charon. Big hit in the corner as Moncton trying to hold possession. Bastarache got a stick on it at first, but then was poked off. Tipped in by Moncton. Lavoie first to it. Bastarache at the wing, sends it back down low. Boudreau still battling the corner. He's tied up with Lavoie. Softly laid forward. Nadeau to Prou. Trying to chase. He's there first. Prou cutting toward the net. His backhand chance. Rebound there. Nadeau swiped it at it and couldn't find the rubber. Haché softly lays it in. Lavigne first to it for Concordia. Outlet pass. Bizier. La Rochelle through his blade. Cyr in the neutral zone. It's picked up and now come Concordia once more. Giroir angled off the puck nicely by Toner. Battling in the far corner. Toner, Giroir, Bizier in there as well. Toner played it to this near side. Jean-Félix Lapointe takes his man into the boards. Bizier with it. Lavigne at the point. La Rochelle. Shot blocked on the way to goal. It hops into this near corner. Bizier pokes it. Lavigne, his blast goes through a couple of skates and on goal, another good save from Darvaux. Toner in trouble behind, finds a outlet pass. Turned over. Gaudio centering past Dion, got a stick on it to deny that attempt. Huchette, Campbell off the end boards. Gaudio will chase. Works back down low. Dion trying to intercept it. It can't. Dion now lifts it into the corner. Huchette couldn't find Gaudio. Haché gloves it down and will just get it cleared out to the neutral zone. Innes slaps it in around the boards on this near side. Michel first to it for Moncton. Too far for Dion to take. Campbell sends it right back in for the Stingers. Drouin through center. Michel gets it down in deep. Havlena around the boards to this near side. Pelletier, his chance, tipped in front, goes off a deflection and wide. Dion down low. Drouin angled off the puck by Savoie. It goes off the boards and not kept in by Pelletier. Try to glove that down. In the neutral zone, it comes to Michel. Michel, long dump in on Urtubis is sent to Levine. Levine fans on that first attempt, but his second attempt finds an opening pass. Richardson tips it in deep. To chase he is. First to it around the boards to the far side. Concordia try to complete a change. The Rosier carries it up for Moncton. Down in deep. Lavoie first to it. Richardson on the far side trying to spring Charon. A foot race for it, but that will be icing called against Concordia. Faceoff coming back with 8:05 remaining here in the third period. We'll see a draw in the Concordia end.
That one just out of the reach of the most recent goal scorer, for the Concordia Stingers. Charon just not fast enough to get down. This is a tired group out there for the Stingers, so a golden opportunity for UDM to generate an opportunity or generate another power play. Only one so far in the game.
Prou wins the draw back defensively around the boards. Arsenault keeps it in. Saint Laurent tied up by Lavoie. Richardson couldn't clear. Engelhardt lost his stick, tried to just pass that over with his skate. Arsenault now has to chase Prou, diving toward it, and Arsenault does a good job of getting back in time. Orth cuts toward the middle. Oh, what a hit. Levine caught him in the train tracks, cutting through the middle of the ice. Back the other way comes Concordia. Good play by Dion. Dion gets hit there by Nadeau. Dion trying to poke it forward and out. Unable to. Jean-Félix Lapointe takes some time behind his own goal. 7:11 left.
And Ty, you know, Lavigne, more of a skill player. We saw what he can do with the stick, but that an example of what she can do with the body as the puck goes up into the bench. It's been Concordia dominating the physical play and ahead on the scoreboard.
We'll all take a moment to catch our breaths here for the final 7 minutes and 3 seconds in this third period. Concordia leading 3-2. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICTout.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back to the 2025 University Cup. CBC Sports, the home of university sports in Canada. Catch the best U Sports women's hockey as they face off in the 2025 U Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Miller Waste Systems in Waterloo. Action underway on CBC Gem, CBCSports.ca, and CBC Sports YouTube. And a late goal for Bishops ties the hockey game up at 3 versus UBC. The number 3 Bishops Gators trying to force overtime against the number 6 UBC Thunderbirds in what is a great matchup over there on the women's side. Seeing a great game here as Concordia trying to poke one home and seal this hockey game out 3-2 right now. The Stingers leading late in the third period in this one. Havlena, his shot goes wide. La Rochelle. His wraparound attempt hits the side of goal. Dion pokes it forward. Dion. Down ice, icing waved off. La Rochelle was there to replay it. Havlena on it for Concordia, rings it around the boards. Moncton keep the line. Hache sends it down low, centering pass out in front, and Ottawa steers that away, and it's cleared out of play into the bench, and that will be a face-off inside of the Concordia zone.
Looks like they're just having a discussion, because maybe it hit the part of the bench that was over the glass. But it looks like it'll come to naught. We'll take a quick out-of-town scoreboard check. Ty, you mentioned the 3-3 tie. It's Gabrielle Santerre, pardon me, her third point of the night, a goal, 2 assists on Anika Lafreniere's goal with less than 30 seconds to go in the hockey game.
I featured her in our second intermission, our Pepsi profile, and she's going all out. 3 points, as you mentioned, in this hockey game for Santerre. Fantastic work from her. Glove forward, hand pass called against Moncton, and a face-off will come outside of the Concordia zone.
And Santerre's been a big part of that Bishops University story. They're a program that started 3 or 4 years ago. My memory's not serving me well in this exact moment, but has come in one of the best products from La Belle Provence, and you can really tell when she's on the ice.
Face-off one back by Charon into his own end. Lavoie hard around the boards and all the way down ice. Icing waved off. Goes on net anyways. Toner. On the far side, it's played over, cross-ice pass to Lapointe, is intercepted. Too far for Nadeau to chase. Toner back to retrieve it, will skate up himself. Jan-Felix Lapointe. Turned over Nadeau, up over the line. He collides with Lapointe. Drouin has to go back to retrieve it. The Rose now. Forward to Rotobees, who will just settle for a face-off at the side of goal. Small skirmish ensues, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing much to say out of that little skirmish.
A lot of East Coast friendliness between these two teams. It's been a very tame affair. We've seen some huge hits in this one, Ty, but for the most part, not much to note. It's been a good chance at both ends, but the Stingers have really come into this one after they take the lead. Now 5:23 to go.
DeRosier, a long shot goes wide, playing off the end boards at the side of goal, and Engelhardt couldn't pop that home. DeRosier once more stands it down. Bouchette trying to clear, goes all the way down ice, and that's going to be icing called against Concordia. .506 remaining here in the third period. Coming down to that tipping point now for Moncton. I'm sure it'll be a few more minutes away, but you have to start thinking maybe what time does Darvaux come to the bench? Still a few minutes away. They're going to try and tie it up 5-on-5 here, but if that happens, have to plan for the scenario if you're Moncton. Starting pass out in front. Great save, Hurtubise. They almost tied it there, and Hurtubise came sprawling in time to deny Moncton with the glove.
Wow, what an excellent positional save there from Hurtubise. Big body in the net. He got down and made himself big off the post and, off the pad, and then a great sprawl to jump on top of it. There was a few UDM players hunting around for that rebound.
Engelhardt offensive zone draw, loses it there to Bizier. Puck loose in the far corner. Engelhardt plays it to the point. Dion waiting, now fires. It's blocked in front of goal by Concordia. They skate back the other way. Giroir. Bizier pinned up against the half boards. It's sent down low. Now in front, all alone in front, sprawling, trying to dive. Darvaux now, a Levine chance, that's blocked in front by Dion, who potentially made a save to go. Darvaux looks like he had got back in time, but Concordia worked back the other way. Giroir around the goal. Stolen off the puck, now Moncton, stretch ice pass, working away. Here's Wah. Wah takes a shot toward goal, it goes wide. He was tied up in the end. Charon sends it down in deep. Darvaux to play it behind his own goal. Around the boards to the far wing. Cross ice pass, Haché over the line on this near side. His shot blockered away by Hurtubise. Another shot toward goal is through everyone and onto this near side. Havlena plays it off the glass and out. Toner backhands it down in. Aigles Bleus were offside. Havlena slowing things down here. Cyr picks up the neutral zone. Innes clears back up the center. Darvaux to play it for Dion this near side. Dion tipped in by Moncton and into the bench for a face-off. 3:21 now remaining in this third period.
Tie frantic action as chances at both ends off the rush. As we've talked throughout, I think the game really benefits Moncton when it's open. They'll be looking to establish their cycle, but just looking at Darvaux all sprawled out, and then a game-saving block that prompted a rush back the other way. Hurtubise and Darvaux have come up big when their teams have needed them.
Peltier, cross-ice pass over the line. No, it's not. It's still in the neutral zone as it's now sent in. Levine. 1-2 pass on the far side. It's the Stingers with it. They can't carry it into the zone on their first chance. They get through on their second chance. Anctil pops it over to himself. Anctil's chance. Good blocker save from Darvaux as Anctil was trying to get the insurance marker to seal this one out.
Again, a good positional save from Darvaux. Came out to make himself look big. Didn't let anything past him and up into the bleachers, but not where Moncton want to be. Got to relieve some pressure and establish the cycle down so they can get the goaltender out and look to tie this one up with less than 3 to go.
Scramble draw is picked up by Concordia. Campbell cycles it down low. Darvaux out to play it. Campbell kicks it to himself. Down low, Ouchette to Campbell. Toner pins him up against the boards, trying to find the loose puck. Ouchette does. Gaudio, chance goes wide. Campbell was trying to park himself out front. Bouncing puck into the neutral zone. Levine knocks it down. Sent right back in deep. Darvaux snares it from behind his goal. Toner Saint Laurent with that speed cuts through the middle. Saint Laurent denied there. Innes stops him in his tracks with a big hit. We've seen Innes be physical all afternoon so far for Concordia. And another big hit and offside at the line is on this near side. Not able to touch up in time was Horth, and a faceoff will come outside of the zone with 2:09 remaining this third period.
And another example of the physicality here, trying to burst in over the line, was Saint Laurent, and that time stood up by Innes. It's been a game that has been dominated physically by Concordia, and it reflects on the scoreline. Really coming down to the end here. Moncton need to start winning some of those physical battles down low like they did throughout stretches of the second period.
Peltier's long shot is blockered away by Otubis. Puck comes loose, work to center, but all the way through everyone, and Dion has to track back at his own end. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Havlena on it for Concordia, fires it around this near side, bounce off the stanchion, goes cleared away by Concordia, avoiding that danger. Dion in on Otubis, who gloves it down and will hold on for a face-off. 1:36 remaining in the third period, and when do we see Darvaux head to the bench? He's looking that way, and he's going to make his way to the bench, and I would presume a timeout be called here by University of Moncton, and it is.
And Ty, he was actually halfway to the bench when that puck hit the stanchion. He had to turn around and rush all the way back. So a little bit of nervy moments as we're into the dying embers of this one. Concordia looking to hold on their quest to to U Sports glory. Moncton also in search, looking for their gold medal. It's been an excellent hockey game so far, one that has been for large stretches back and forth, and Darvaux has been a big story of that. He's come up huge on a number of opportunities and steadied his team in the ship when called upon.
Absolutely, and he's faced a numerous amount of chances and has been wise in the net as head coach Derek Cormier draws up a play or two on the Moncton bench. The Aigles Bleus trying to tie this hockey game up at 3. Concordia trying to hold on and move on to the semifinals. Will we see our third straight overtime game here at the University Cup, or will Concordia seal this off in regulation? Let's find out in the last minute, 36 seconds. Offensive zone draw for les Aigles Bleus. Cyr shown out of the face-off circle. Michel will take his place. It's Anctil for Concordia with the defensive zone responsibilities. Scramble draws one back to the point. Peltier works it down low. It's cleared down ice by Levine. Here's a chance racing away. Gilroy all alone. Gilroy scores! Puts it home in the empty net and seals this hockey game up 4-2. Concordia that much closer to a U Sports University Cup semifinal.
And Ty, the large contingent of Stingers fans on their feet. It's been a nervy game for all of them. An awkward bounce. The protractor not quite out there, and good hustle to put that puck into the net. Concordia inching that ever little bit closer to the semifinals, as you say, Ty, and looks like we'll have our first U Sports game not heading to overtime.
Minute 27 seconds for Moncton to try and claw back 2 goals in this hockey. They need one quickly. They need offensive zone pressure, but it's Concordia who cleared out to center. Dion sends it right back in. Otubis calmly plays that to Innes. Off the glass down ice, and that will be icing called against Concordia with 1:07. And I think we'll see Darvaux head to the bench once more, and yes, he will. So extra attacker will come out for this offensive zone draw. Down 2 with 1:07 remaining.
And Ty, you know, Concordia playing a very textbook game once they pulled ahead. There have been limited opportunities for Moncton, very little space throughout the ice, and limiting what Moncton has done best throughout this game, which is those stretch passes and looking to hit Concordia on the break.
Cyr in the face-off circle. It's won back though by Prue. Prue off the glass and hard down ice, and Concordia will waste a few more seconds and settle for another defensive zone draw with exactly 1 minute remaining here in the third period.
Needing to come up big on the face-off draw is Michel. They're so good in the early stretches of this game.
Michel against Prue. Michel wins it back to the point. Dion takes a shot toward goalie, looking for a tip, unable to get one. Toner can't hold the line, it's sent down ice. Dion has to chase, icing waved off, 50 seconds remaining. Michel, icing waved off. Lavoie, first to it for Concordia, will pin himself up against the board, trying to waste more seconds here. 36 seconds remaining on the clock. Moncton need one quick. They need to get this puck loose as it goes out to the far side. Michel to the point. Here's Toner. Toner, his shot toward goal goes wide. Havleta fights one off, clears, sends it down ice, looking for the empty net, but that will be down. Icing called with 18.7 seconds remaining in the third period. Another defensive zone draw, but with 18 seconds remaining, down by 2. Concordia just looking to calmly see these last 18 seconds out. 2 goals in 18 seconds would be some sort of miracle for the University of Moncton.
I don't think that's quite ever happened, but it's been a history-making weekend, Ty, and it's been a good week, beginning of the week for the OUA.
Face-off one all the way down ice. 13 seconds, Toner in his own end. The Concordia fans who traveled here are on their feet cheering on their Stingers as 5 seconds remain on the clock. Moncton just chip it forward. Havlena gloves it down, and the final buzzer sounds. The Concordia Stingers move on to the U Sports University Cup semi-final 4-2 victory over the University of Moncton Aigles Bleus.
Ty, we just got a quick look at the Concordia faithful who did the hour and a half, 2-hour trip down to the 401, and you can see what it means to them. This is a program that has been built and constructed to be deep, and players up and down the lineup showed up today. They weathered an early storm from UDM, who can hold their heads high. They played an excellent game. It just wasn't enough in the end.
Oh, for the University of Moncton, a fantastic season. 19-9-2 in the regular season. They get an AUS semifinal series victory, 3-2 over St. Mary's. Lose in the final to UNB and become runners-up in the AUS final, but a season to be proud of still for this University of Moncton team, who fought hard all season, fought hard tonight as well, had their moments, but just couldn't close out the hockey game in the third period.
And Ty, that's the season done for the AUS. UNB upset last night against the GGs. Moncton out here tonight, and as I said, it's been a story of the OUA so far in this national championship.
Has been 3 for 3. The OUA are so far in the quarterfinals, with a game being played later today. That will be Saskatchewan, number 2 Saskatchewan, hosting Queens. That'll be our evening matchup as both teams shake hands here. A lot of respect as both these teams played hard, fought to the end. Concordia with a fantastic third period, though, to move on to the semifinals. It just seemed they came out flying from the early moments of that third period, hard on the forecheck, wanting those pucks and wanting that offensive zone time.
And you know what? They came out, they had let Moncton play their game, I think, for a large stretch, and turned the game on its head. It was a minute that changed everything, and in the end it wasn't enough. You can see what it means to all of these UDM players who had a hard-fought season. It was tight against UNB the whole way, and down to the wire in the AUS final, despite an empty net goal that kind of skewed things. But Queens will look to sweep it for the OUA as they take on Saskatchewan, as you say. That game getting underway at 7 o'clock. And we have a final to report in the women's bracket. Bishops end up ahead of UBC.
A big win for Bishops and a big win for Concordia here as they just wrap up the handshake line. It will get to our players of the game here in just a moment, but maybe just if you're Concordia, you're going to sit back, you're going to watch this evening game and scout out a little bit. We've seen they will have some knowledge of Queens, but the video coaches will be busy if Saskatchewan moves on in that game as well, as they try and figure out who they will play in the semifinal. As the teams line up along the blue line, and we'll take a look. We'll send it down to our PA announcer for our Nike players of the game.
Et maintenant, place à la présentation des joueurs du match, commandité par l'équipe Nike. Please welcome Martine M. Leblanc, Director of University Sports from the University of Moncton, to present the Nike Team Player of the Game Award for les Aigles Bleus. Veuillez accueillir Martine M. Leblanc, directrice de sport universitaire de l'Université de Moncton, pour remettre le prix du joueur du match, Nike Team de les Aigles Bleus. La joueur du match de les Aigles Bleus est the player of the game from les Aigles Bleus is number 11, Jacob Dion. Please welcome Matthew Davies, U Sports Chief Sports Officer, to present the Nike Team Player of the Game Award for the Stingers. Veuillez accueillir Matthew Davies, chef des sports de U Sport, pour remettre le prix de joueur du match, Nike Team des Stingers. La joueur du match des Stingers est, the player of the game from the Stingers is number 20, Simon Lavigne. Congratulations again to our Nike Team Players of the Game. Félicitations encore pour nos joueurs du match de l'équipe Nike.
So our Nike Team Players of the Game announced Jacob Dion for the University of Moncton with 1 goal in this hockey game, and for Concordia, Simon Lavigne with a goal and 2 assists is our Nike Player of the Game award, as Concordia saluted the crowd. Moncton will also salute their traveling fans as their season is over. Concordia will move on to the semifinal that will take place here tomorrow. So join us for our next broadcast. That will be Saskatchewan and Queens coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. And on behalf of Declan DeBarp and everyone here at our entire U Sports on CBC crew, my name is Tyler McDonald. Final score of this game, 4 for Concordia, 2 for Moncton, and the Concordia Stingers move on to the OUA University Cup semifinal. Goodbye for now from Ottawa. We'll see you later tonight.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veraburn Medical Supplies, les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.